The Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom
are back.
Woo.
Episode 27. Took a little bit of off. I was on vacation.
It turned into a break.
Turned into a little break, a mini break. We knew we would miss 1 week.
Yep.
Not 2 though.
Sorry.
It's all good. But we're back at it, and that just means more to talk about.
A lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. It's so much so that this. Well, we mentioned Wild Strawberry before, but 2 whole new series have dropped.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Because you had read the first chapter of Wild Strawberry,
and I was like, "Yo."
Episode. Yeah.
Even on Twitter, I was like, "That was a wild chapter." No pun intended.
It's good, man. I like it. I didn't read the newest chapter 4 because I just didn't see that there was one, so I was like sad about that. But it's good. I don't know. The one thing I don't know how I like or not is that like the sister was introduced in the whole first chapter, and it looked like it was going to be the 2 of them going through it, and then she just is basically deleted from the show. But not deleted from the show because she's still in them.
Really should have read the new chapter.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're making weird faces at me and making me guilty that I didn't read this chapter.
You should feel guilty, sir.
Right, I'm just gonna fucking skim through this chapter. Then chapter 4. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not loading fast enough. Oh, those are some badass chainsaw dual blades or whatever.
I was really sad when she rolled up. I'm like, another scissor girl, but she immediately switched it up. She separated them right away. She did other stuff with it, because right now, Gachi Akuta has a Scissors Girl in their main squad, and then of course Akame ga Kill has a Scissors Girl in their main squad, and the iconic Kill la Kill main Scissor Girl.
Oh shit! So, not to cut you off or anything,
yeah,
this Scissor Girl is she can also bloom out like he can.
Which I find it hilarious that it translates to full bloom, 30% bloom.
Yeah, which is it?
Full bloom, 50% bloom. I had a chuckle to myself about that.
The detail and the art in this is just
incredible.
So superb. Jesus.
And even the concept's really novel too. I love it. There's only one other time we've had plants as bad guys, and it was fucking Hell's Paradise, and that was a banger.
Yeah. No,
you see why I made that face yet, or no?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, I skimmed through it. I didn't read anything, but I was like, oh shit, dude got cut in half. Then he turned into some giant tree thing at the end there, and so prove that you're not an enemy. It's oh boy.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a good
Liddy
read.
McTitty. The new Shoujo Null chapter was also slapping.
That last chapter ended off on such a somber note with the play.
Yeah,
just
the
start
Gijin
murdering the Gijins.
I like this main kid a lot.
Oh, me too.
A lot. And I took a screenshot of the exact page where I'm like, man, I'm gonna fuck with this kid. I'm really gonna fuck with this kid. Right there, yeah. Right there, that page. It's your choice.
Oh, yeah, because I thought that was going to be something. I was like, oh, shit, she just, attacked these kids. He's going to freak out. And then he's just...
spread of everything he's seen and gone through.
He was just, stone-faced. He's yeah, if you want to kill him, kill him.
And then, yep, it's your choice.
Yeah, I have high hopes for Shoujo now. Yeah, that page was awesome.
I do think I love edgy, and it's the edgy that brought me in, obviously. There's a couple moments there where I think they took the edge a little too edge.
Yeah.
I think with Sir Nazi Coated Man, with the lazy eye and all this shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then the fucking YouTubers.
Oh, that was so funny, but at the same time, I was like,
a little
okay,
cringe.
Is this
just a little cringe?
Yes, and I was like, is this over yet? Are we moving?
Yeah,
past
that was a
yet?
long amount of time. But obviously, she's also super cute. Like her in the ear hoodie.
Yes.
So, yeah, great art, edgy school.
Still early, but high potential. Wild Strawberry, high potential. Digging both of them.
Very different, very
It's good because
refreshing.
I said it earlier too.
Both very edgy.
Yes. I said Gil kind of just fallen flat for me. My interest in trying to read further is just, it's just
I
not
stopped right where the Lich showed up in this newer fight with the dual blades guy, which the fight itself is actually pretty good. With the guy with the blades. Have you not read it yet? A dude shows up with blades that like two sets of blades, so he throws two out like boomerangs while he can use the other two and can jump to those ones and shit. And then the fight was really cool.
That's interesting.
Lich showed up, and then it's like, weirdly enough, this is gonna be the worst, most like shonen bro problem. His moveset's real boring.
I spin
once. I spun twice. No one's as good as me with an axe. Worst catchphrase in the magazine right now. Yeah. And that's a huge race. That is a fucking tight ass race. There's a constant battle, and somehow Icehead Gil pulled ahead of that race.
I hate to talk about it, but it's staring me right in the face right here as I look at it.
What?
About talking about other bets. Boruto's back.
Yeah,
and I'm
Two
so
blue vortex.
Sick of looking at the edge that is Boruto's face. Like look at that picture.
Oh, you're so lucky you're not on Twitter. Oh, you're so lucky.
I see
the Boruto fans are so loud.
I bet.
They are the loudest fan base I've seen. Because they're all talking... Ugh, on like both sides. Have you seen all of the new designs by chance?
I have, yeah.
It's all the post-time skip. So the Sarada design has people out in legions being like, Ikimoto and Kishimoto are pedos!
Because she's showing some skin?
Yeah, because she has her like thing draping down. Like, granted, she does look a little like it's a little, I don't want to say slutty, but as a design goes, but that's not like, that doesn't mean you want to bang Sarada.
No.
It was just weird. I hate any time that's like, it's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Boruto. I just have zero interest. It's shit, people. I don't care
as far as the designs go, I think Kawaki kind of slaps, though. Kawaki's looking real good.
Good enough for you to read it?
No. I hate that big plot twist that everyone hyped up anyways. The one that switched Boruto's and Kawaki's places. Because one person had the power to rewrite the memories of everybody.
So, yeah, because
the plot devices are just so bad in Naruto and Boruto.
It to me, so it's like Boruto isn't Naruto's kid, Kawaki is?
Yeah, in everyone's mind at least. It's like they switched histories in everyone's mind and everything.
But Boruto's still actually Naruto's kid. It's just that everyone thinks he's not. No.
Yeah. In fact, there's some people can see through the cracks a little bit. Like Sasuke being like, Boruto has my headband. What's going on here? That's my headband. And Sarada's the only one. Like, that's the thing. The outcome of the twist, super neat. How we got here, absolute bonkers stupidville. So, like, there has been a temptation, but it's never gonna happen.
Never gonna pan out?
No. I hate Boruto's new design, too. His face just looks so... I don't know. Edge. I don't even think edge. He just looks like pouty. Like he's got his lips like out at all times.
Well, you also know how I feel about the whole teenagers surpassing the whole verse.
Yeah.
And then Naruto already did it once, and you're now going to say that the next one's now going to surpass Naruto.
Well, that's the funny thing. I haven't seen any of the other kids' new designs. This whole new generation. It was like... Obviously, Boruto and Kawaki, and then the rest are all like legacy characters.
It's just gonna be like old Naruto. You come up with all the other teams, awesome characters, and throw them all to the wayside.
They're already thrown to the wayside.
Yeah, and now they're only gonna focus on Boruto and Kawaki.
Yes. Yep.
And then I guess Sarada too, kinda. I don't know how involved she is.
And I've seen Mitsuki, which was on their squad, Orochimaru's thing.
He seemed huge into the plot, and I have not seen anyone ever talking about.
I loved him in that tiny bit I watched of the anime. He was like this one shining light there. Because Kawaki comes way later.
Yeah, but it's like they replaced him with Kawaki.
Yeah, that's definitely how it feels.
Because he's part of their team, right?
Yeah, he at least was.
It's nowhere to be found now.
I've seen his new design at least. So that he's somewhere in their brain. But
whatever.
It's a big whatever. I can't get over the stupidville that got us here.
Yeah.
One person being like, my eye powers. Now the whole world thinks. My eye powers, though.
But. What's our. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Real eye powers.
That's our feelings on seeing Boruto every day on the app. I just hate his design. He just got like the biggest fucking lips. This motherfucker's got giant ass lips. It's like he's putting pump on them. Like, even that little picture, it's like it's all lip.
Yeah.
But yeah, him being able to, I'm pretty sure Boruto can just like absorb ninjutsu now with one of his hands, so it's like the verse destroyed.
Basically. Whatever. Fuck him.
Yep.
Boruto shit. Sorry, guys.
Not sorry.
Not sorry.
So next on the docket, I guess, Gojo v Sukuna is Gojo v Sukuna-ing.
Or you mean Gojo versus Fraud Kuna.
Fraud Kuna, yeah. I'm fully
Kuna
embracing it now.
Full force. He is getting baby shaked. Molly
This whole chapter was him getting his ass beat.
He got fucking destroyed. That meme you sent me earlier, imagine being a Sukuna fan.
And then
you go to work and you see all of the spots where Fraud Kuna got his ass beat.
It's great. Just brutal. Whipping out that like weird ring of blues and
then throwing red around the circle of the building to hit him from behind or whatever.
So good.
Maharaga coming out. It's like, yeah.
See, Gojo doesn't need a limitless bag like Sukuna does. He could do just fine with his own curse technique.
Not even. He only used it at the very end. He was just whooping him with these hands.
And a little blue and red, but yeah, mostly being his ass. And then Black Flash, yeah.
Yeah, the black. I forgot that was the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
A lot of people are being
been used since Mahito.
Literally. A lot of people have been like, it's been like 100 chapters since the last Black Flash. It'll happen soon. And they were right. They got proved right.
Well, didn't Yuta use it in his fight against Sky Girl and Pompadour dude?
No, he used her move that cracks the sky so it looks like it.
Ah, so he Edward Newgated them.
Yes. Because that's one of my favorite parts of the fight too, is when she gets her arm lobbed off and Rika eats it, and that's the moment that he fulfilled his condition. He could use it from that, like the rest of the fight.
Fuck, feed Yuta with the last finger.
So I just want Yuta to fucking fight instead of looking like a total bitch every week. Every week I see that person. Well, I used to see that person memeing on Yuta because he always is like, always so worried and stressing.
True.
It's true.
It's so far away, but I cannot wait to see this fight animated.
Oh, I know.
This is what now? 10 straight chapters of nothing but Gojo versus Sukuna.
It's still not over. Maharaga rolling up again. Which, am I crazy? Did Maharaga, was he bigger in that first page? His like whole hand was like Gojo's whole body, and then the next page they both got their hands on. They're big, but they're not like grab your entire torso big.
It definitely did seem proportions were off a little bit.
It just caught me off guard there.
Do you think that Gojo's keeping something in his bag for Maharaga, or do you think he's just fucked now?
I do think he's just kind of fucked. I mean, well, I don't want to say he's completely fucked. It's all going to depend on how adapted he is. Because the part Sukuna was working on was getting through Limitless. So Gojo should still be able to do damage to Maharaga.
Yeah.
Just not with Endless Void.
Because we did just see that he got through the Limitless. cut Gojo. So
yeah, and grabbed him too, straight up. But that should mean he still has blue and red to use on Maharaga.
Or purple.
Or purple, yeah, just purple. Just purple him. Just get him out of here.
Or maybe he's got
throw the hands again at Sukuna. Because you're winning with the hands.
Yeah, or maybe he's got a different color that nobody... Well, I feel like that would be an ass pull to have Gojo pull out another color, because they've already said that everyone knows of red and blue, and purple is their secret technique nobody is supposed to know about.
It just wouldn't make sense, because again, the blue is like his regular technique, red's the reversal of it, and he's slamming them together. There's no...
Yeah, there's no...
Unless it's like, force. Domain black! But... Nah, I don't think so. But it is interesting that we have never seen it labeled as a maximum technique. That just came across my mind.
Purple maximum, maybe?
Oh. Well, if there was a purple maximum, it probably would have been that one that Utahime and Gakuganji buffed up. That thing looked like it would have ripped apart time itself.
I don't know. It's just because, like, narratively, like I keep saying, Gojo's got to lose this fight. I don't think Gojo's the one to beat Sukuna. I think he's the one to put Sukuna on his last leg.
Sukuna might run away like a bitch again.
He might. And then I think Kenjaku is going to crash the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
And somehow Yuta's... I still think...
It's still crazy to me that they're just letting Kenjaku do whatever right now.
Yeah.
He's just prancing around in the background somewhere doing his own thing.
Probably watching the fight.
Or setting up to kill Gojo.
True.
That's the thing. Watch Gojo win, and the crashing the fight is Kenjaku killing Gojo.
Or Gojo's up. Because I still feel like...
Sukuna's still got way more in his back.
I do, but I still put all of my cards on Yuta's going to be the one to take Sukuna out.
I think...
So what I think is going to happen is Gojo's going to quote-unquote win the fight where Sukuna's done. He's on the ground, ready to go.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Sukuna just lost. Then Kenjaku comes out of nowhere, kills Gojo, or... Well, yeah, he's just going to kill him.
I'm almost on the other side, where I was with you when you said Yuji should be the one to kill him. I think... Only because I don't think Gege remembers, but the moment where Yuta was like, I will kill Kenjaku, I think that was the perfect narrative setup for Yuta to be in that fight, rather than the Sukuna fight.
Yeah. So, I'm saying Yuji, not Yuta.
Oh, I thought you said Yuta. So I was like, Yuji should take Sukuna,
yes.
Yuta should take Kenjaku.
Yeah, sorry. Yuji...
As the man who also beat Kenjaku's body. Yuji should be there. That should be the literal Juju jump, because that's how it goes in Jujutsu Kaisen.
I think that Yuta can take Kenjaku. I haven't seen anything to...
The gravity's tough, but, I mean, Yuta's got a big fucking bag. And you know what else sets it up, too? Kenjaku himself was also shit-talking Yuta, too.
Alright, but how about this? Gravity, though. But isn't Sky Girl, like, her ability just kind of like anti-gravity because she's just floating around everywhere?
Well, she controls the sky, but I'm pretty sure she would be, like, forced down from it.
Maybe. But what were you going to say?
Super bag.
It's like 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Kenjaku was shit-talking Yuta at one point. When he was talking about what it takes to be a special grade, he was even like, I don't see what they see in this Yuta kid.
You'll see it when he fucking mollywops you.
Yeah, so I think that's the perfect thread right there to pull Yuta into that fight.
But then it's like, what's the rest of the whole peanut gallery?
I was just thinking that. I'm like, what's Hakuri's piece in all of this? Kashimo's definitely going to be in on the Sukuna fight. If anything, I think Gojo's going to lose because Kashimo needs to fight Sukuna and lose. I'm sorry, people. He's going to lose. I don't know what his curse technique is, but he's not going to kill Kenjaku. Not going to kill Sukuna.
No. Definitely.
Kashimo L.
He's got the biggest raging hard on for Sukuna ever.
Just standing. I still love it. That I got literally banned off Twitter when I responded with it too. But when the freaking Kashima was like, "When Gojo dies, I'm next." Okay, that was always allowed.
I still can't believe you got banned for saying that.
Well, yeah, it was for the text I put being like, Kashima gonna go get himself killed.
Oh, so the bots thought you were trying to say...
Yeah, it was definitely an auto mod. I don't think anyone reported me for saying Kashima was going to get himself killed. Because that's just facts.
It is facts.
This Hakuri's got a better chance because he's got protagonist armor.
He's the rigged slot machines.
Yes. I wonder where Maki's piece in all this is going to be.
I don't know.
She's a horrible match for Sukuna.
It's a horrible match for Kenjaku.
Yeah.
Maybe Kenjaku's just going to roll up, use Gedo's ability, summon a whole bunch of like special grade cursed spirits.
Maki can chew through the fodder.
All Hakuri, her, and all the other fodder that are there can go fight those while Yuta fights.
And no shade on these people, actually. Like,
no shade.
These are characters we like that are good fighters.
Yes. But not all of them can get a slice of Kenjaku and Sukuna.
I do think Maki will be in that fight if either of them, because of the whole no cursed energy and being the opposite of like what Kenjaku's doing, making the ultimate cursed being.
Yeah, but she like one like slice of Malevolent Shrine and Maki's just dead.
It's true. Though, in her defense, one slice from Soul Slashing Blade thing and they're dead.
Maybe.
I just put my bets on Sukuna in that one. Kenjaku, again, it's so hard for me to be like, melee fighter versus gravity all around me. Like, why should I believe Maki can do what Yuki couldn't?
But also, how about this?
With a black hole.
So, I think that Kenjaku's durability is going to be through the roof unless they're hitting his head. Because technically, he's just a zombie. He's just the brain. He's just the brain controlling the body.
We don't know how much that brain can do outside of that, but yeah.
No, but I'm saying, so like, if you shoot him through the chest, and like you blow a hole through his heart, I don't think that's going to kill him. The body he's inhabiting is already dead, right?
That also brings up the really good point that all of the talk of did the soul come first or the body, are they entwined, that came from the whole Mahito arc. And Kenjaku had a lot of talking about that too. Like when Gojo said something like, "You gonna let him control you like that?" and Geto reacted and went to grab himself by the throat. That happened in Shibuya, yeah.
I totally do not remember that.
That absolutely happened. And Kenjaku's even like, "Oh, I didn't know this could happen." He's like, and then he thinks back to the Mahito conversation, being like, "Huh, maybe they are a little more entwined than I thought."
Shit, so maybe Gedo will come back.
It was right after the Prison Realm activated. I'm pretty sure Gojo was already in like that bound state. And I think that's what he said. It's like, and Kenjaku's just like, ha 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 ha, this is fun. I didn't know this. So I think that kind of like ties into this. Like,
unless Gege completely forgot about it.
Unless Gege forgot about it. Whose like soul is in the body? If the body and soul are connected. Stuff like that. Unless Gege forgot about it. Because Gege forgot about a lot of things, people. I'm sorry. He forgot about Miwa. He totally just forgot where Miwa was.
It's an acceptable thing to forget.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's absolutely unforgivable. I feel like there's
She's
another
done
one too.
nothing for these people to praise her.
I feel like the Angel chapter, he just completely forgot about what he was doing in general.
Yeah, it kind of just felt like slapped in there.
Not only was that slapped in there, but she comes up in the road ahead of them, and in the very next chapter, they're all just like, "Oh, hi, Maki. Let's just talk to Maki now about the current plans." I was like, did Angel just not like come up in the road in front of you? Being like, "Oh, who are you talking about?" And now we're just all talking to Maki? Were you guys talking about Maki? I'm confused. I don't know what we were talking about now.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, for real.
Awful. So I hope Gege didn't forget about this. It's a good narrative through line.
I'd say so.
See where it goes.
True.
See how it goes.
See how it goes indeed. But Fred Kuhn is getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
Brings it back. You were always on the Gojo would win against Sukuna.
And I'm still on that train.
You're still on that train. I think I'm on that train now because I used to say that Sukuna would be.
Sukuna could still win this fight, but I still think Gojo's like
only because
the stronger sorcerer.
But only because of Maharaga.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
he would have already
Megumi's
lost.
technique.
Yeah.
So if it was just like back in the day, I don't think one more finger's worth of energy is going to tip the scales to make him stronger in this
And you're also not
fight.
convincing me that without Maharaga, the fire stuff he can do would touch Gojo at all.
No.
Because, like,
it was just, what was he doing? No, what was he doing?
Domain amplification.
Domain amplification, which got through Limitless.
Yeah.
But that's all he had. Because other than that, well, they can't miss things in the domain clashes. Eventually, Gojo's won out. Yeah. And it was the only thing that saved Sukuna was Maharaga the first time. And now Maharaga the second time.
And Megumi.
And Megumi taking the
so sad. Big sad.
Of Limitless.
Oh, I love that meme. Sukuna could win at any time, but he decided to bleed out of his eyes for fun.
Sukuna's getting mollywopped. He would lose just straight up.
He's the weaker. Yep,
he's the weaker, so sure.
And you know what? It was set up right from the beginning. When Gojo said, "You're the challenger," it feels that way.
Yeah.
It feels like Sukuna is trying to pass a wall.
Yes. It's good stuff, though. I'm here for it. And I'm here for... It's almost like each chapter, you're like, how much more is left? You think there's not much more to go, but I think the fight's coming up to an end. I think maybe 3.
I think it's got to be, because...
3 chapters.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe even just the 2. Who knows? Next week could be the last one. Gojo could die next chapter. Or Sukuna.
Kenjaku could just show up eventually.
It's unfortunate, but I think that it's going to happen that way. Gojo has proven, I think, with this fight, that he's the stronger sorcerer, like you say.
Beating his ass. Beating his ass.
Yes, so I just hope that Gojo does more damage to him just to really dig it into Sukuna. Yeah, I won this fight. You guys cheated to beat me. You didn't beat me on your own merit. But that's my thoughts on it.
Yes. Next up on the conveyor belt docket.
There was no Dandadan this week, but last week fucking slapped.
The last 2 weeks worth slapped.
There was what? 2?
Because but we had 2 chapters to read for sure.
Yeah, but the last week there was what? 2 fucking
back
to back double page spreads.
The best 2. Her looking through the mirror at all of this and then just being like, "Fuck you."
We've been talking about forever that we're like, where's this?
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Chainsaw Man's author. The way he would like show the person and then show the same page as like a reaction or like the next change. Like it had that pacing of like a Tatsuki Fujimoto chapter. Like her looking there and then her smiting them.
My boy Ken got his ball back.
Yeah. One testy up.
Yeah, the one that he just recently lost again. Still got to find the second one.
I was right when
guy.
Was Kashima or whatever showed up. I was so like hype. The ghost. Right when she showed up, I was just so hype. Even though it was in a bad moment in there, I was just like, yes, I've been waiting.
Dude, that whole fleet, that was mad ships. And
that was bad ships.
Destroyed all of it.
The way the skyscraper turned into her eyes.
By the way, because I have never seen this in the series, or I've never noticed this, because we talked about this last time. What's going on with all the damage to the town? And they mention it
offhanded. The white space, yep. The blank space is tearing apart.
And I'm like, seems like some Veil shit from JJK.
Seems like Yuki. Well, they did mention it
like some
before.
Bleach shit.
They don't know how it's done, though, or like what causes it.
Yeah, but what? No, because I don't remember that ever happening.
I do at the school.
I was thinking that, but I was like, wait a minute.
The Loch Ness Monster and shit. Because then when they exit empty space, boom, they're naked in the hallway.
Oh, yeah. My boy Ken's proudest moment.
This is some of my favorite chapters, like, ever. Like, because...
Visually, oh my god, Kenta throwing fucking skyscrapers at
the other thing. Oh my god, so good.
Amazing. Like,
You know,
Jesus.
the eyes going up the skyscraper to the mirror, the punch in.
All that us.
The page where it showed the world destroyed and then it went back to regular in like the same pose for Momo and Ken 2. Amazing. Another very Tatsuki Fujimoto-esque thing to me.
I love Ken and Momo's faces through like all the chapters, just like the rectangle mouths. Just what is going on?
Of course, another ghost backstory. This one the shortest, but slaps again. Always.
Just reiterating the whole thing they said earlier too, that the whole reason aliens stay away is because the planet's poltergeist thing. Yeah. That shot too, when it shows the planet, but it's encased in all of the, like the images of the poltergeist.
Best spread
that
ever.
Page is so good.
It has all the ships right outside of the planet too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't forget to
Dandadan.
I didn't even have to go into my gallery because I just remembered all the shots. Another great one. When the ship started just blasting.
Oh, yeah, dude. I honestly, when that happened, I was like, they're fucked. They're done. How are they going to win this?
Look at all these little shapes and buildings, man.
Yeah, how long do you think it takes to draw a page like that?
There was another one where I was looking for any like repeat characters and there wasn't at all. Here it is. When she went to punch the ship, I went into that crowd. And there's just a bunch of different designs. Just a bunch of little duders.
Yeah.
No repeats, no, nothing like that.
Yeah, I saved this spread with all the spaceships and... Oh, yeah, we shared the same spread.
Well, no, mine's the one right after, where she actually punches.
Oh, I got that one too.
Okay,
I got this punch. See, look, it was 3 double-page spreads. This punch, her looking through the mirror, and then her punching through the mirror.
I love it.
Oh, it's like, holy...
of course I saved it.
Yes.
Like, I saw this page on Twitter before I read it, and I was just like, oh my fucking god, Tatsuki. I Yukinobu. Jesus. Tatsu-senpai. I loved Evil Eye's face in the end. You!
Oh, I went to the Shoujo No page. You said stuff about this. I loved this scene. I forgot about this.
But screw all of that.
He's like, we are here to keep peace and prosper. But screw all that. We're going to kill everybody.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
No,
cutting me on the edge.
I thought it was hilarious. I don't know how much I can talk about it because I know you want to read it, but I've started reading something new as well. I've begun reading Berserk.
Indeed.
Dude, I'm fucking slamming through it.
Yeah.
I haven't read it in the last couple of days because I was like, I need to slow down.
And because you didn't read your chapters.
Well, that was just today because I was so busy, and then I was playing Fate Grand Order instead of reading chapters at the dealership.
Yesterday.
No, well, yesterday I was at the in-laws and we're outside fucking doing some stuff. So I didn't reading anything outside in the sun. We're all hanging out. There's no way that just wasn't happening. I read some of it yesterday. Like I read JJK yesterday. I read.
That's the first thing I read, to be honest. It's been a while since it's the first thing I jumped on.
Yeah, and I read Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, still my favorite fight right now in isolation, but yeah.
Yeah, more winning.
Big Mouth Daddy.
Like I knew what was gonna happen. I mean, well, first off, 97%. That's the
100%
second.
now.
I only saw 97%. Well, he says full power, but never says 100%. It shows 97.
Full release.
It says full release, but it's right there on the page before it. Is that... Oh, you're in your screenshots. But in the page right before it, when like the handler type person was looking at it, she's like, oh, he's at 97 release. Well, because this is the first... Narumi, how do you say his name?
Narumi.
He's only at 98% is his max, isn't it? Oh.
Right before he goes 97?
Yeah, wow.
Un hundo, my dude.
So he should just be a captain at this point.
Yeah.
because now he's the first person to reach 100% release then.
Yep.
Because not
He
even
needs his own
Narumi
squad.
can do it. He's in the 98%, right?
Yeah.
Because then forget her name too. It's been so long.
Shinomiya?
No, she's been mentioned.
Mina.
Mina, yes. She's at 96, 97% is her max, right?
Maybe they'll whip out some bullshit right after being like, oh, I'll never be that in the zone again. Either way, I'm souped. I was hype. Still, though, I need more than this. But don't make him lose. Don't make him the one guy that loses now. That will actually kind of get under my skin.
Well, that's the thing, though, because there's no one else to lose.
Yeah, besides Kafka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I'm kind of just over the whole Kaiju number 9 situation.
So it'd almost be the worst case scenario.
Yeah. Because I mean, there could be some twists and turns that happen. Who knows? I don't know where it's going to go. But after Kaiju number 9 is defeated, the only other thing to do is, because they've stated that they vaguely know that there's a gate somewhere out in the ocean that the Kaiju come through.
Yeah.
So the next course of action, the only other course of action, is going to find that gate and then figuring out what needs to be done to close it.
And we also know that he can spawn them. That's why I'm almost worried that he's like, there's too many eggs in his basket right now. Like, does he have plans beyond 9 yet?
Yeah, or does 9 have other plans because he's like fused with
Big boy. Big man.
Big man. Fuck. We're both.
I'm like sitting here trying to remember Shinomiya's other name.
Shinomiya grandfather.
Shinomiya.
Yes. Fisticuffs, dude. But I don't know. There's no stakes in it. I mean, it's still good. I still love it.
The fights
are
good.
great. The character's great. The character designs are great.
I do want those stakes, though. I want to see where the plot's going. I want a plot. Not just let's defend against 9 attacking us.
Yes.
That's,
which is what
it's a reactive plot. Yeah.
3 arcs. Because there's the one at was it like an airfield or something
like
that?
Yeah, the dragony one.
Yeah, they got ambushed.
And that's where he like revealed that he's Kaiju number 8.
Was it that one or the one before? Oh, yes, because he revealed to Shinomiya previously because he had to save her.
Yeah, and that's when he was like outed.
Yes.
Because he did it to save everybody.
Yes. That's just been, like you said, reactive to Kaiju number 8.
Yeah.
Number 9. He's Kaiju number 8.
Just a little too reactive.
Yes.
Because reactive isn't always bad, but I need something.
There needs to be something, yes.
Unlike Segway. Chainsaw Man, which I am just loving. I'm not sure where it's going still, but I am just enjoying the ride, honestly.
I'm so tired of all of the new characters being introduced with no payoff to the previous character that was introduced.
It is kind of fast now. Hi, this one's grabbing Denji's dick. Oh, they're beating people in a hallway with baseball bats. Oh, that wasn't her fault.
Oh, here's
another dude.
Here's a sword guy that you thought was Katana Guy for a week, but then James...
you thought was Katana Guy for a week.
I did. And then someone had to explain to you, it's not Katana Guy, it's Sword Guy.
Sword Guy.
Who the fuck is Sword Guy?
Who had all of, 2 lines in part 1.
That's what I meant. I'm like, who the fuck is Sword Guy? It's the
and
same
both
thing.
of them were well mind controlled. Also, you saw that pic I sent you, right?
Probably. Which one?
The one with Katana Man and Reize.
Oh.
Because I didn't send that to you just to prove my point. I sent that to you to raise a question once again. Do you think they're alive? That's them two right there, and Sword Man right there. And between them
This is Katana Man or Sword Man?
Sword Man. And the Katana Guy is circled with Reize.
Oh, yeah, he's right there, yeah.
And between them, fun fact, is Quan Chi. Crossbow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
So I'm wondering...
And the gun... Is that the gun devil right there?
No, flamethrower.
Oh, I was going to say, what the...
I actually saw a fun Twitter thread about him I wish I saved, where he's the only one where he has dialogue that isn't just simping for Makima. So people are wondering if he wasn't mind-controlled. Yeah. flamethrower devil.
Interesting.
He just had a bunch of lines about like, oh man, I'm gonna have some fun. Oh, I want to burn these people, but nothing. Everyone else was like, Makima's so hot. I'm here for Makima.
So, do you subscribe to the theory that you sent me where Denji jumps over the railing to get ahead of Yoshida, or do you subscribe to the theory that I've seen where he jumps out of a window and then down and through another window?
I haven't seen that one.
And then he gets onto the stairs. But that dude straight up teleported as soon as he heard you could have sex with as many women as you want. He's like, yep.
Oh, I wish I
I'll join
saved
your
it.
church.
Someone was like, no, he didn't teleport. They went back through the pages and it was perfect. Oh, I wish I could find it. You can see it right.
You sent it to me. Just look through our chat log. I was dying.
Yeah, it had you could see the door open behind Swordman. Or like a little dash mark behind Sword Guy.
Oh, yes. Sword Guy. I said Yoshida. My bad.
No worries. They look very similar.
They do.
One just has nicer hair.
Which one do you think has nicer hair?
Yoshida. Oh, I just got to a page with Sword Guy. Oh, no. Dandadan. Lots of Dandadan. Nope.
You would have thought it would be around the same thing as you said. Oh, it's right here. I got it.
Oh, yeah, that picture. But also... Right? Huh? And the door opens and closes. See the little dash mark?
Oh yeah, so this is because this is a fan drawn picture. So yeah, he definitely came. Oh yeah, because they even draw the dash mark in here. Yeah, he jumped down the flight of stairs to get running.
Just to look cool.
Even Sword Guy's like, did you teleport? Oh shit! It was fucking amazing. Fucking.
I also
totally
like how
Denji.
everyone's using him as a chair. Did I said the Yoshida also used him as a chair. He's like, oh man, you should charge more money for this. You're a really good chair.
This guy has seen. I was like sus of him for a minute.
What, Sword Guy?
Yeah, but I'm like, maybe he does just have Denji's best intentions at heart. He just wants Denji to.
Or he just wants to like thank him. Really, just gratitude. I gotta know now. Are they alive?
Oh, Rize and Katana, dude. Because if they are alive,
because also,
first off, we never saw Rize die because she came into the alleyway and we saw Makima intercept her, and then it was
Angel speared her.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, straight down. And Makima even goes like, "I told you to bring Aki. Did you do it so that he wouldn't have to kill a girl?" And he's just like, but let's just spear through the stomach. I mean, Angel can take your lifespan, but also the weapon devils can just drink blood and heal. Mm-hmm. So
Katana Man, though,
Katana Man was kicked to the balls a bunch of times.
Yeah, he was never shown to be dead.
Yeah,
so that makes more sense. But
that's be really funny. He's the only one that I would think wouldn't join the Chainsaw Man church. Because he knows Chainsaw Man's Denji, and he fucking hates Denji.
He does, and I also don't give two fucks about Katana Man.
I also don't. He's the one out of those three that I cared about the least. Rize, Quan Chi, them. Just them. Quan Chi more for Kishibe's sake. Maybe if Quan Chi comes back in the story, Kishibe will come back in the story.
Right.
I also doubt she'd be in the Chainsaw Man church, so it's probably just the ones that didn't know Chainsaw Man. And maybe Rize. I'm hoping. I'm praying.
I just need, like I keep reiterating, and I'll keep saying it until it happens. I need some payoff, man. There's so much setup.
I'm so enjoying the ride. It's almost validating me for all the times I've said that Chainsaw Man's a sitcom. It's so a sitcom.
It's just all it is set up, and I can't wait for the payoff because I'm hoping that it's just going to be...
The Asa setup's there now. Because now I feel like the chessboard has been more loaded and ready than it's ever been, with Asa killing devils for the Chainsaw Church right now, Denji joining the same organization, bunch of weapon hybrids that we're probably going to spend like a whole chapter or two meeting. I'd say getting to know, but Denji's probably gonna be like, "Ew, dude, fuck off, you're a man."
Where's all the girls?
Yeah, where's the chicks?
I came here for the sex.
I came here for Asa. Oh, hi, Rize. Oh, you're back. Thank God. Let's run away together. Cool. Happily ever after.
Yeah, basically. We'll bring Nayuta with us and the dogs.
Dun. Oh, yeah, actually. The real fun part's actually going to be, oh, I'll bring you back to my place, Rize. Just one thing. The control devil's there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm raising her. Yeah.
She's like my little sister
Yeah,
slash daughter.
we're totes tight. We're tight. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to take that.
I killed the good control devil. Well, technically, I ate the control devil. And then I took a massive dump. And then Nayuta popped out.
She was here.
She just grew out of my feces. Like, how did that work? How did that happen? Because we know that he ate Makima. He had to
That's the other thing, too. Even if it didn't go through that erased her, did she get reborn in hell and then immediately murked in hell and come right back to Earth?
I don't know. Yeah.
I'd believe it, because the Darkness Devil sure didn't seem to like her either.
I'm sure there's plenty of people down there that had some issues with her.
The moment she spots all the doors open and everyone's dropping out. Bitch, you back. We shall see, we shall see.
We shall. I just need something, bro.
I'm sure there'll be
It's
payout
great.
soon.
I like. Listen, I'm not saying that it's stagnated or anything like that. I'm just saying
It's stagnated less than Kaiju for sure.
Yes. Well, I'm just like being.
It's almost like tense. It's like, when are you gonna pull the rug out from under me? I know you will. You always do.
I'm just being argumentative. Is all.
Yeah.
I'm still liking it. I'm taking it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would very much like to see.
I think something
where this is going.
Gonna happen again soon, because it just hit me. He's really loading up the cast for a reason. Why else? To kill them off.
Yeah, like sword guys, like useless. This new girl,
the other weapon
useless.
hybrids are going to be especially disposable.
The whole Chainsaw Man church
is disposable,
except for Famine. But we don't know what Famine's up to anyway. She could be the whole reason that they all die in the first place.
I see them all as disposable fodder. Besides Yoshida, he's my baby. I want to know. I want my Yoshida backstory, please. Fujimoto, please. I want to know if he's him Shida or the gay loser.
Oh yeah, that meme.
That might be my favorite Chainsaw meme of the week or the 2 weeks. The two interpretations of Yoshida: him Shida, God Shida, greatest devil hunter, solos, weapon on hybrids, or loser, gay loser. Loser, gay failure. My bad.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I saw something. I was like, what the shit
worries.
is that? I'm like super sad too that these recap episodes of JJK are happening. I need Shibuya to start.
I also need Shibuya to start.
But
throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
Manga did it better.
Manga did it way
better. There was something I was like I saw a video topic the other day we wanted to talk about briefly, but I can't remember what it was. That's what I was just doing, trying to figure it out, but it's alright, it'll come to me later. After we stop recording. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's the thing.
Dropping me off.
This is what is gonna happen, you know. But Bleach has been pretty good.
I still haven't hopped on yet.
But the pacing, man, is so fast. I'm like, just slow down a little bit. Take some liberties. It's like literally just taking 4 chapters and verbatim animating it. It's still good. I like seeing it. It's great.
I saw Rukia's Bankai on Twitter.
It was all like 3 minutes long.
And I've seen Kenpachi smack a meteor on Twitter.
Yes.
That was lots of Grammy talk.
Yeah, Grammy's fucking... Because that whole fight, because I read that weekly when it was coming out, and it felt like it was a way longer fight when I was reading it than it was. And it was like half the episode was the two of them fighting.
Damn.
But it's just because...
damn, in like how short.
Yeah. The V is visionary. And it's either him or the Miracle, which would be the strongest of the Stern Rider. Because anything that Grimmy imagines becomes reality.
It's just awesome.
So he imagined that, which I didn't know why he didn't do it to Kenpachi. I thought it back then. I thought it again now. He's fighting the little girl lieutenant, and she went to punch him, and he's like, imagine your bones are made of cookies. And then he just like twisted her hand, and her whole fucking arm just broke. And then she like stood on the ground, and when she stood, her legs broke because they're just all made of cookies. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just do that to Kenpachi?
Right.
Instead of being like, oh, now you're inside water. I'm going to throw a meteor at you.
You are a piece of toilet paper being flushed down the toilet.
Yeah. So,
you are but a mere clothespin. Marvel at the clothespin and how incredible it is.
But Kenpachi, like, unintentionally geniuses his way through that fight. He like dumbs his way through it. Just
himbos his way through.
Yeah, just being the tank that he is. Everything that Grammy threw at him, he just beat. You know what I mean? He just cut through it. He kept coming. Every
big dumb
explosions, everything. He just walked out of it. So it instilled within Grammy's mind the possibility of losing, or that he imagined his own thing, which then made him lose. So the Miracle, on the other hand, does much better than Grammy does, but he ain't gonna be fighting for a while. It takes a lot of people to take him out, Kenpachi included. He's in that fight too.
Nice.
His power is much more difficult to try and explain, and I don't fully understand it or remember it anyway.
Sounds very JoJo's to me.
I'm gonna try. It's like, I think someone described it as making the impossible possible type deal. And I'm just like...
Kubo's really loving those kinds of powers at the end.
And then you gotta think, too, because it's like, once they're all defeated, it's just all of those powers just go back to Yuha. And Yuha just has all of those powers.
Does he ever use them?
No.
Of course he doesn't.
The Almighty.
Yeah.
At least I don't think so. I mean, he might use like one or two of them offhandedly.
He definitely didn't start doing Grammy shit.
He definitely did not. No.
God, I mean, I hope they beef up that fight. Imagine if they added in him using all that shit to the final fight.
Well, that was the biggest disappointment of the 1,000-Year Blood War when it was in the manga, is that if you accumulated Ichigo and Yuha's all three of their fights together, it would probably be like 5 pages long. Because the first fight that was in season 1 happens, and that in season... I have hopes, because like that fight was like 2 pages long in the manga. It's like Ichigo swings at him, he blocks it, and then he gets thrown to the ground and stabbed through the throat. And the bullet vein happens. They separate a little bit. He rips the armor cloth to see it, and then ends the fight like right there. But then in the anime, they do all the fucking...
Yeah, the cool shit.
All the cool shit.
If you want to see some action.
Then his second fight is just Yuha breaking the Bankai and running away. And then the third fight...
I broke it in the future.
Yes. And then the third fight is Ichigo, Renji, and Aizen versus the two. But you never see Ichigo do anything, because it's really Aizen fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you think Ichigo gets stabbed, and he's like, this is what the Almighty showed me. And then it's Aizen talking like, oh, you think Ichigo is who you see, huh? Interesting. And then it fades, and it's actually Aizen that he stabbed through. And then Ichigo's behind him and cuts him in half. Yuha's dead. That's it. 4 pages.
And Renji's like, whoa, man, you guys are so strong. What a couple badasses. I wish I could be you. The Speedwagon of the Bleachverse.
He did just beat somebody that beat 2 captains easily. And then Renji
Yay.
shows up and then easily beats him.
Finally, a Renji W. The rare Piccolo W.
So I read something the other day that I'd never really thought about. I was like, you know what? That's totally true. There was a point in time where Piccolo was the strongest person in the DBZ verse.
Yeah, it's true.
When he was fighting Android 17.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that late in the story.
Yeah, during the Cell Saga, when he fuses with Kami and then goes and fights Android 17, everyone else was getting mollywopped by the androids, and then Piccolo rolls up and just beats the shit out of Android 17, and then beats the shit out of Cell. But then Cell gets 17.
Yeah.
And then
goes ugly for him. Goes Uggo Man.
And then beats the fuck out of Piccolo, and then Tien does his
I'm useless!
Hikosha!
I say that, but I love Tien, especially for that moment.
Love Tien.
That's why I picked Tien in the fighting games.
Tien's great.
Yes.
Deserves more credit.
Yes.
More screen time. The best of the human peoples.
Oh, yeah.
Even though he's got 3 eyes.
Hands down.
Hands down. Yeah. Tien Shinhan.
The best human.
The best. I'm struggling on video games right now. Which is honestly... we said earlier that I need to free up more time so that I could catch up.
Now you're like, I need a new video game.
Well, because there's nothing. Starfield and Baldur's Gate come out the same day.
How much Sakamoto have you read?
I've read 5 deluxe
Berserk volumes.
Well, 4 and a quarter. The golden age, dude. Oh my god. You almost forget the demons are a thing in Berserk for a while. And then they sprinkle Nosferatu Zod in there. And you're like, oh yeah. These guys.
Demons. I can't wait for Baldur's Gate. That's all I want.
Can't wait for more Berserk.
Can't wait for more Sakamoto.
Well, I told you what I'd need to do is I'll just maybe I'll do that tomorrow on lunch. Every lunch I'll just read 2 chapters to catch up to your thing. It'll take about a week. And then
Take it from there.
We'll take it from there. And we'll do 5 or 6 chapters a week or whatever and discuss it on the pod, or we'll do every other
till 2 weeks when Starfield comes out.
Well, I mean, I could still read 2 chapters.
I believe in you.
I believe in lunch.
It's gonna be when all the other chapters come out. It's gonna be like, ooh. Because I don't know about you, but I kind of get flashbanged by all the chapters now. I'm reading a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
I see that all the chapters come out. I'm like, oh god.
I get that with anime this season.
You get flashbanged by episodes.
Thankfully, one of them was on break this week, so I was like, okay.
Thankfully for us, is Jujutsu Kaisen up? No? Let's watch some Adventure Time.
2 of them were out this week because JJK was out too. But,
yeah, we're going to take the recap episodes in one day.
It's even if I watch them.
Well, you definitely are, because he needs a refresher on season 1.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sure.
Not even his fault. It's just the amount of time.
My wife might want it too. I might have her watch it.
Yeah, honestly. And I was hoping. You know how sometimes when there's a recap episode, there's that little bit of original material to frame it? Like Naruto will walk up to Shikamaru and be like, oh man, remember that time we fought those sound ninjas? And then it flashes back to the sound ninjas. I'm hoping to God that Jogo walks up in Dagon's domain, walks up to anybody, and just like, oh man, remember that time I got my ass beat by Gojo? It just flashes. I'm praying for it. Please. Please, Mappa.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Yeah, there's so many little things. The fact Kenjaku's even around, been scheming and planning the whole time. I feel like that could be easily just forgotten, because he's just walking around talking, being like, I can't let the sorcerer see me, guys.
Yeah, which
It's like his whole role in the story in season one.
Yeah. Well, now because the movie's out, everyone's gonna be mad
The
confused.
movie, the hidden inventory arc.
Do they call him Kenjaku in
No, I
season
think they
one?
just don't straight up don't address him, like by name.
Because anime onlys aren't gonna know that that's not Geto.
No.
They might think it is Geto
They might
because
forget
he's got a
he
huge
exists.
scar on his head. Well, no, because the
He hasn't
movie.
done anything. Well, I mean, I meant
This
in
season-
season one.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They might be like, "Who's the Ghetto's back from this arc, not from his actual." Another one I feel like could be lost on people, even though it ended on the season, is the cursed wombs being kind of like Yuji's brothers, and the fact Choso's coming in. Like, I just feel like there's so much time between it.
I think that Mappa should have just, well, I don't know if it would have been as big or not, but you put it chronologically. Why are you working backwards to now go back to the Shibuya?
Yeah.
But whatever. Decisions were made.
No.
Decisions were made.
So we're moving backwards and then jump into the present. I really feel like it really undercuts Geto's entire storyline, though. Now that you say it. The fact that we see Kenjaku in season one, then the very next thing we see is Geto dying. And then we see Geto's life.
In season 2, yeah.
I think it just undercuts it.
Yeah.
Like, how amazing would that have been in order?
Very.
Yeah. Hurts.
If I ever rewatch it someday, that's how I'll do it. I'll watch it chronologically.
Absolutely. It would be hard to just pluck out hidden inventory and then watch the movie. Probably do that when season 3 is about to come out to get myself hyped up for Yuta.
True.
I just want to jump to Yuta. Honestly, I miss it.
But that's at the end. It's like all the juice, the fucking Sukuna, the fucking Gojo, mollywopping Jogo,
And
Hanami.
No diffing Hanami. In the most literal.
No diff.
I walked towards Hanami. Oops.
If I remember correct, Shibuya just like hits the floor running too, because that happens so quickly, doesn't it? The Shibuya stuff, because I feel like it's like within 1 or 2 chapters that Gojo goes down to the train station.
Yes. How it's going to go is first we're going to get the Mekamaru fight with Mahito and Kenjaku.
Didn't that happen in season 1?
No.
I'm pretty sure it did.
No. Season 1 ended on the death painting wombs.
Yes, but I swear to Christ, I saw Mekamaru fight those guys
as a giant robot.
Yes,
I swear it didn't happen yet.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I mean, I could be just dreaming right now, but Mekamaru,
because he was the
fought
mole.
Mahito,
And Kenjaku was there.
Yeah, nope, I'm not seeing any animated stuff here. I guess I just dreamt that it was. Maybe it was just that well drawn that I just saw it being animated.
Because they murk him, and then it jumps straight to the day of Shibuya. Oh, and that one little comedy chapter, too. The one where the girl's interested in Yuji. It's like that, for real, for real. It's like that.
I think I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, she starts talking to Nobara, and then Megumi gets dragged into. And it's just, like, one of his classmates that liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shibuya, baby. Because it does start out with Gojo, because the barrier excludes everyone but Gojo, and all of the civilians are asking about Gojo.
Yes.
And
because it's their way of luring him in there for prison realm.
So that'll be right away.
Cool. Look at the Hanami devastation.
I just want Yuta.
You ain't getting them to the very, very end. I don't. The last episode,
I hope it is. I really hope it's that shot. I will kill Yuji Itadori.
Well, do you think they're gonna animate that to the point where he fake kidnaps him?
No, I think it's just gonna be like when he accepts the job from the elders, whatever. It just shows that shot of him like looking to frame with his sword, being like, "I will kill Yuji Itadori." Yeah. I think the season will end right there.
Savage.
Right? It'd be brutal. Right. It'd make me so sad to wait like another year or two to see Yuta versus fucking Yuji.
The anime is gonna catch up to where Nobara gets her face blown off before the manga ever tells us what happened to her after that.
Shh, don't do that. Don't put that out there. Why you do that to me?
And then Maki's gonna get fucked up.
Yep. We're gonna lose Nanami. Yep. That face. Yep. Makes me so sad.
Mahito's gonna get killed.
Mahito's gonna look like a bitch. Oh, Todo.
By Kenjaku.
I miss Todo.
He's gonna get his hand cut off, and then he's gonna be like, why did you think I needed hands?
I can't wait to timestamp this as all the spoilers.
Don't watch this.
Yeah, just jump right over this one.
Just skip it all. These 5 minutes, skip it.
The Choso fight's gonna go hard. You know what's not gonna go hard? The fight with Inverted Guy.
Oh, in the bathroom stalls, Yuji versus
Choso. That's gonna go hard.
Oh, that's Choso. Yeah, yep. You're right.
And then later was Megumi and Yuji versus the guy that inverts damage. And that's when they're gonna shoehorn Toji back.
You know what? I realized that I didn't think of too. I didn't put the pieces together. I just always saw them, but because you see them again. You see them getting aged down, not up, because of the timeline. The girls that fucking Ghetto saves. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute.
The ones that should have been way more important than they were.
Those are the girls that Sukuna kills.
Yup. It sure is.
When he cuts off the top of Jogo's
Massacres
head.
them.
Yeah, just... Was it dismantle?
Yeah.
He dismantles them.
Oh, yeah. Here's a fun one that came across my mind the other day. Do we know how Uraume's in the modern world?
No.
It wasn't the Culling Games, because she was there for the end of Shibuya. She was there when fucking Sukuna came back in that moment and killed the girls.
Was she in that flashback when you actually see... The only flashback we see Sukuna...
She was. When Yorozu went to, like... approach her, Urume was just like, what do you think you're doing? I'm his attendant. So it's like, how are you here, bitch? Did you cryo freeze yourself? That was my assumption.
Who knows?
Or Kenjaku just did a special favor for her? Like, I don't know.
I don't know, because it's like the only...
It hit me all of a sudden one day. I was just like, it was when I saw that meme. Have you seen Urume? It's like, why? How did you get
here? There you go. The rest of the peanut gallery can fight her.
Right? I'm confident in them.
Oh, I'm confident in Urume's ability to lose instantly.
I think Hakuri could do it.
I think any of them can do it.
Yeah. I think Maki would no diff it.
Yes.
Straight up.
Isn't Urume wounded right now? Didn't Gojo?
Yeah, Gojo. Yeah, at the very beginning of the fight, Gojo punched her once, and then after asked who she was, and that's the last time we saw Urume.
That wasn't at the beginning of this fight, though, wasn't it? Right when he broke out of.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Realm? We haven't seen Urume since then, unless they were there when the purple went off,
which still makes no sense because we don't know the condition that Gojo was in when he got out of Prison Realm. But when he rolled up on Sukuna and Kenjaku, they were not prepared to deal with him. I feel like he could have killed both of them right there.
Right there.
If he was in full form. But again, we don't know his physical condition. Because then he's like, all right, we'll fight in 6 months.
also think it was such a non-starter when they were like, we don't know how his mental state will be. And it's just normal.
Wasn't that Kenjaku that said that?
No, I think it was like Shoko.
Oh, yeah, because they were worried
It was the
about
peanut gallery.
how he would be when he got out of it, because they were
But
afraid
it was
of,
such a non-starter.
yeah, because they were afraid of like time differentials, right? That he could have experienced time longer
and gone
prison
crazy.
realm. Yeah.
So many like weird threads that Gege just completely just didn't care about. I've been seeing this one fucking tweet.
I think I mentioned this too, not to
Yeah.
remember your thought, but how did Gojo get to where Kenjaku was? Was
He just zipped over there, I guess.
but how did he know where he was the thing?
That
Because
I have no
he couldn't do it to Gedo ever, when Gedo was running around. So or was he in their possession already? Because I assume Kenjaku was carrying around the prison realm, his version. So when they backdoored it, they just opened the front door for Gojo to walk out.
That's what I have to assume, because they're just like, nothing happened. And then he just was like, whoosh.
Yeah, and then he was just there in front of Sukuna and Kenjaku.
And it showed the part of the ocean he was in, too. So he definitely came out of that spot.
Maybe the anime will make it more, like 6 years when it is, because fucking, like, I heard today that they're making the final arc of Demon Slayer into a trilogy of movies.
I heard that too.
I think it's only a leak right now. They're fucking gonna pull a goddamn
Attack on Titan?
Attack on Titan final season.
Sure, and that's, no one's disliking Attack on Titan for doing it, but I still feel like it's doing a disservice to Attack on Titan right now.
They're memeing the shit. Well, yes. That's the video I watched. Retrospective of the twist of Reiner and Bertold's revelation. It was like a deep dive. It was like a 55-minute video just talking about that one episode. It was a good video. It was a good video. He deep dived into all of the nuances of it, and I'm like, I'm here for this.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, because there's a training arc before the final arc, so they just gonna release 5.
Here's the training movie,
right? It's a couple of chapters long too, so it's like there's a lot of talking that could happen. So maybe they can cram it all in a single episode worth of time, but then it's there's a lot of shit that happens in that last arc.
It would be a shame to cut it in the middle and then spend years on the next one.
I would just way prefer it to be a series. It's longer time, because you think 3 movies, 2 hours apiece, 6 hours. Divide 6 hours by 20 minutes. What's that?
3 per an hour.
3, so
12.
12 episodes for the last season. That's the same amount of time as what they gave the Entertainment District arc.
I'm wrong. It's 18.
Yes, you're right. It is 18.
It is 18, yeah. Sorry. But it's still reasonable. Do they want to stretch it 24 to fit the traditional season number?
Because there's a lot of fights that need to get some serious loving going on in there.
Especially after Swordsman Village.
Well, I knew this season wasn't going to be all that much, because there's nothing action-based that really happens. It's plot movie stuff that happens this season. Season 3.
Yeah.
It's all plot moving instead of,
High
awesome
octane.
Uzi Tengen's high octane, or Rengoku high octane. But fall season's coming up. That means Attack on Titan's last thing is coming up.
The last episode, last time, last part, last season.
For real, last.
We mean it.
I'm ready for it.
I'm ready to see all the people upset that they didn't change the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, too bad.
Mm.
I basically know the end didn't end at this point, but there's some gaps that I don't know, which I'm just happy.
If it's as bad as they say it is, we'll just enjoy laughing at it. Like the last chapter of Demon Slayer.
Yeah. It's just that past chapter's pissing me off. But anyway. What else was... Rurouni Kenshin remake's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
good.
I'm digging it. I'm not like current on it. I think I'm 1 or 2 episodes behind just because like I'll watch some stuff, but then I'll have to like you know, because I'm watching so much stuff. And it, like, all of it comes out on the same day, too. Like, most of them come out on Sunday. And I'm like, why couldn't you, like JJK was coming out on Thursday, so I could watch that on Thursday or Friday. You know what I mean? So I could spread it out a little bit. But, like, I'm like, God damn it. Shoko Tensei, One Piece. Well, Zombie Man comes out on Monday.
Zombieland.
Zombieland
yeah.
100.
Yeah, Zom 100, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It is so good, dude. It's the best zombie thing to happen since High School of the Dead. For reasons with High School of the Dead. But so, this one is
since
just...
longer before then.
Yes. This, like... It's just so... The characters are so good. It's just... It's good time. It's good watching.
See if I force my partner to watch it.
It doesn't take itself too seriously.
It's good.
It's like the whole point of it. But, and what else am I watching? Mushoku Tensei said that. One Piece, JJK, Bleach. Still haven't... I binged all of Summertime Ranger in a day, and I still haven't watched the last 3 episodes of that.
Oh.
But, Rurouni Kenshin's there. It's good. Yeah. It's good.
It's on my watch list, but I haven't started.
Yeah. Strange Fake is unfortunately not happening right now.
Brutal.
Yeah, but it's okay. Just gaming, really. And Berserk, man. I want to talk about it so bad. There's so much to talk about. Obviously, I've read so much.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good. But I'm also in, like, peak Berserk right now. Because, like I said to you in the text messages, I know, like, next to nothing that happens next. Like, I watched that bad version of the CG Berserk.
Yeah.
So I know some of what the second eclipse is. And, like... But there's, like, certain things that I thought I knew about Berserk that are just completely wrong. It's like, nope, that didn't happen. Nope, I guess that's not how that happened. Have you seen any pictures of a dude on a horse that's got a skull face and an armor?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was, like, super late game Berserk. Yeah. He's in the golden age.
Damn.
But so good. So good. Even the situation around Griffith is completely different than I thought it was. And now that is a character to have a retrospective look at for a video. I'm sure there's plenty out there, but
there definitely is.
But I don't know if there's been any confrontations with Griffith in Berserk after or not, you know what I mean? I know of one that happens in chapter, like, 3. And then it goes into the flashback. But then I don't know if...
I know there's an action scene, at least, with Griffith, but I don't think Guts is there. And I'm talking, like, late game, I think. I have no clue where. Actually, never mind. Disregard that.
Yeah. Just
sometime after where you are. It'll happen.
I'm sure, yeah. But it's just fucking Guts, man. That poor soul. Somebody give this man a flower or a hug or something.
Not a hug. He doesn't like to be touched.
Not unless it's Casca.
Yeah.
But
give him air hug.
Yeah. Well, he's such a dick in modern times, though. It's hilarious. Oh my god, he's so mean. He does not give a fuck about anything or anyone. And he's just smile like the first couple chapters you're reading, he's just smiling like all the time like an evil smiling like this is the bad guy. Look at that face.
Look at him relish in this.
But some of the panels, dude, and we talked about it too. Excuse me. Manga panels hit different when you're holding them in your hands.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just thought of that JJK spread again. The triple domain expansion where you just slapping the crease of it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Both of those. There's a back-to-back pages, double page spreads. And then, like I said, too, no one does Rage Face better than Guts does.
That just hit me. The same way Berserk does. Yukinobu's really good at not putting the focus of attention in a spread at the middle. Now that I think about it.
Like, how the focus is up over
see
there.
What I mean? Like, they're both making sure not to run into that problem of Yuta's face being cut in half.
Poor Yuta.
Poor Yuta.
Oh. It's just, I'm having a blast reading this, dude. I'm actually surprised those are the only pictures I have. Because I can't screenshot, so I gotta actually take it with my camera roll. But, guys, if you don't read Berserk, go read Berserk. Mm-hmm. That makes two that I'm following now, Vinland Saga and Berserk. Just need to get on Vagabond. I highly, highly, highly doubt that I'm gonna get on Kingdom, though.
I want to, but it feels like there's going to be too many hoops to jump through. I'm pretty sure it's not localized in America.
You'd have to read it online.
And I'm not looking forward to another browser manga.
If you decide to read Kingdom before One Piece, I'm going to be very mad. Because Kingdom has like 800 or 900 chapters itself, too. And we will just read One Piece if you can read that many chapters.
And I started Vagabond.
Yeah, but that's hard copy. You read it there, and then you wait for another one.
Well, I have the first 3 Vagabond Vizbigs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you only had 2.
3. I sniped 2 at a reasonable price. Thank God. I think I spent like $30 on it.
Oh, me and my wife are going to go to that anime store.
Oh, the one
The one you and your partner told us about.
Nice.
We're going to go this Saturday.
Good. Hope it doesn't have lines still. Great manga section, though. Great manga section in the back wall. All good titles.
We're going to probably go maybe Saturday, because I'm working Saturday morning.
It's a little bit of a drive.
Yeah, so what? Half hour, 45 minutes, or 45 minutes to an hour?
Probably the latter.
Whatever.
But I mean, it's not like a crowded drive, though. I don't think it's going to have, like, traffic.
No. Maybe we'll go Sunday morning. I don't know. That's if they're open on Sunday, you know. Yeah. I'd have to
definitely check ahead.
Google that. But we're definitely going to go.
Good.
Soon, on a weekend, one of these days. And check it out.
Let me know what you think. It's beautiful.
I bet. I saw some pictures. Like, there was one picture, because when you mentioned it, I looked it up online. I saw a picture from the outside, and I saw a picture of, like, someone, like, standing in, like... The
interior is incredible.
Yeah, I saw, like, the life-size...
Totoro?
That's on the outside, right?
Yeah.
I saw the life-size Naruto and Luffy statues on the inside. Isn't there a Goku one, too?
I think so, yeah.
No.
It's lit.
Yeah. They have figures.
Yes, not many, though. Not an incredible amount, but there's figures.
Sorry, I don't need to be looking at those anyway.
No, I was looking at that manga wall. Big old manga wall.
Big? Nice.
It's the whole back wall is manga.
That's what's up, though. Maybe I'll just see a title over there while I'm looking, a new title, and be like, oh, what's this?
We picked up that Reiken volume of Mob Psycho.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. But, you know, anime stores are cool, but, you know, I just thought of that we haven't talked about. Spy Family.
No.
Because it's been, well, was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago? the chapter, and we still have to wait another 2 weeks for the
Is
next
it another
chapter.
2 weeks?
13 days.
No. I guess it was like the end of an arc, though.
True.
I really,
Well, actually,
I got hyped. Honestly, I got hyped when Yuri saw fucking Lloyd twitch, because I'm like, oh, status quo shakeup.
yes.
Is Yuri gonna know now? But no.
Lloyd put stuff,
anime goop.
anime goop upon the gun wound.
Something like latex, probably. The same shit he uses on his mask.
I would assume so, yeah. Nightfall beat the shit out of that guy, though, at the beginning of the chapter.
Smacked him.
No need to kill him and stuff, and then, like... I love how Lloyd was like, yours condition for marrying me was that she put her brother Z's mind or whatever, and fucking Nightfall is just having existential crisis about him saying your instead of this or that. It's good stuff, man.
He's good stuff. Funny, it's the same amount of time to the next Goku Rakugai chapter.
Yay!
Yeah, I just checked 13 days.
Yor is just the best.
She is.
She's like helping him out with everything, and then he's taking the shower. He gets out and he smells something burning, and she's trying to iron his shirt, but it just caught on fire.
I just realized we haven't seen Anya this whole story.
Nope, it just showed a panel of her sleeping when Lloyd got home, I think.
It's a nice switch up.
Where is it? He walks in the door. Yep. Is Anya okay? Yeah, she was tired from having so much fun. She conked out as soon as she got home. She's like, I want to put fluff on the lions. Lions. That was a great arc, like serious espionage shit. But I feel like now we're gonna go back into some Anya shenanigans.
As if you just think, I don't even mind the story not switching up unlike some of the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, Spy Family can do
manga.
whatever the fuck they want, and I'm here for it. I love the sprinkles of like, because it's like you get the small sprinkles of stuff.
The interesting shit.
Yes, like when Yor met Desmond's mom.
When Lloyd met Desmond.
Way back, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
About it. But then there's always like the stupid little things that Anya gets up to, which is just great. The fucking bus jacking.
That was great.
Hilarious.
That was also a great story arc. Ever since the Your Boat incident, I think it's just been cooking.
Oh, that was so good too. When they just go on the family vacation and she's trying to work while also balance that, and then Lloyd's doing his own thing.
I'd say that would be a perfect movie.
The cruise boat thing, yeah.
It's such a self-contained story, easy to just do it in that amount of time.
It was so good. Spy Family is the bee's knees.
The bee's knees.
Just that last page, man, just so funny. Smell something burning. Don't tell me. The seed of doubt within Yuri Breyer led him back here. Be on your guard, Twilight. Oh, it's just your shenanigans. It's so funny. I love her. She's great. But speaking of Goku guy, we had another one of those.
Oh, so just looking at the new mentor character.
Yes.
And cute dog boy, who I want to know why he's a dog. Because he has human hands like Cayman does.
Kind of, though, because like in this shot, you just mentioned that. Those are kind of very doggy styled hands, like werewolfy.
Yeah, but he had the one where he like claps his hands together.
Yeah, but because even right there, it's like very, I don't know, because see, look, even right here, see?
It does have kind of nails to it, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of like werewolfish.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I totally see what you mean, though, in that
yeah, doesn't it look kind of human-y there?
Yeah. I get, like, Aizawa and Kishibe mix with this guy.
The extra dread that comes from Aizawa.
Yeah.
Just a nice little wrap-up chapter.
Yeah. Also, too, because there's not really much to say about Goku.
No,
It's
just a wrap up.
you wrap up of the previous chapter.
See all the characters again. See where everybody's at.
Some how do you say it? Resolve
Yeah.
for Alma. But something else I noticed too. How do you feel about Black Clover going quarterly?
Oh, I'm glad this came up. I was actually just talking to my partner about it because he hadn't heard. Mixed.
I
Very
would
mixed.
fucking hate it if that happened to something I was reading.
On one hand, yeah, it fucking sucks.
But
I would have guessed we are like 10 chapters away from the series ending.
Which means there should be 4 chapters left.
Yes.
Because a quarterly chapter, if a monthly chapter is like 30 pages, a quarterly chapter's got to be like 50.
It better be fucking 50. I mean, all jokes aside, I hope Tabata feels better and his wife feels better. I'm always just joking when I say that.
What, is
Kinda.
there illnesses going on?
Yeah,
with
it's mostly his health declining and his wife having some health issues too.
Oh, that makes more sense. I didn't know
So,
that.
all proper respect, all due respect.
Right.
But as far as the series goes, where I am right now, Asta just joined the battle. Like, he's in front of Lucius.
Oh, yeah, you sent me that bullshit panel that made me...
Yeah, the Black Bulls just joined the fight.
The Black Balls and
The Black Bulls. The Black Bulls. Because you haven't even seen it yet when they go super mech form. Their hideout can become a mech. Actually, you know what?
See, that kind of
I
stuff
usually
just
hate that.
turns me off to Black Clover. I'm
I
sorry.
usually hate that, but I actually really liked it this time. Because there's one mage that you don't meet for a while. That's the one that switches the rooms around, and he's the one that just pretty much forms it into a big mech, a giant black bull.
Of course it is.
Yes, it was really cool in the Dante fight. I will say, I'm not exactly here being like woo that it's back, but because it is back,
Despise the
and
fact
full
that
of anti-magic.
I was gonna say, I despise the fact you said he cloaked everyone in anti-magic.
I don't get how that's supposed to work. Like I said, wouldn't that just negate their magic? But no, it's empowering them for sure, at least from the look of it.
I hate that anti-magic is even a thing.
I don't.
No, in the sense of what it is. Because the whole thing of Asta's thing originally was he has no magic in a world of magic, but then gets a sword that negates magic and stuff like that. But now you're telling me he has magic that negates magic. So he has magic.
Kinda.
And of course he has an inner demon that he's like bros with.
That's why. His devil is like his magic is anti-magic. Just kind of like how the first boss in the elf one is word magic. Whatever he says just happens. This devil's is anti-magic. And there's reasons why he has that devil actually too.
I was going to say, is it tied to his grimoire?
It's actually tied to his mom.
Oh.
And his mom's also the reason why he doesn't have magic.
The whole orphan thing gets run out the window, huh?
Yeah. Well, she's dead.
Oh.
She's big dead.
Like, big dead?
Big dead.
Like,
big dead. Like,
in the past, big dead? Or
in the past,
you
big
met
dead.
her in the...
No,
okay.
in the past, big dead.
Okay.
You find out, because again, the devil stuff comes like way late. Like, where the anime ended is where the devil, like, he finds out he even has, like, a devil.
Oh.
Or at least he might have already, like, known some things inside him.
So it has nothing to do with his grimoire. Or the grimoire probably found him because he had the devil.
The devil, like, hid in the grimoire. Devil finds its way to him through sheer connection of his mom. Because his mom pretty much was friends with the devil / raised the devil.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
At least they're doing unique things with
that's why I'm like, don't hate that. And I don't even want to, like, call it an inner demon that much. Because it doesn't really inner demon. It's kind of like inner foofball.
Inner bros.
Inner bros, yeah. Right out, like, the gate. It skips the whole antagonism part. It has, like, a 2-chapter antagonism, and we're done. That's why I'm still like, I like the anti-magic. I just don't get how I slapped it on you and now it's empowering you.
Yay.
But so bring it all back in. Asta's right in front of Lucius right now. Literally, he passed Yuno, who was fighting Lucius, being like, "Oh, you're looking like a bitch right now, Yuno." And Yuno's like, "Oh, hell no, I'm not going to look like a bitch in front of you." And they're going at Lucius right now. And now you go on to this new schedule. Realistically, I wouldn't want it to be this way. You could wrap this shit up in 3 chapters. If you want to have a Kubo ending, you could do it. You do it right now.
Please don't.
But yeah. So I'm hoping. So that's all the negatives.
I'm praying that the ending of Bleach gets changed.
Oh, I'm hoping for it too.
I want first off, because we never see Ichigo's Bankai. I need to see that Bankai. Yeah. Like fully in action, full form. Please. Just don't have Kyoka Seigetsu be the reason he dies. Aizen Sword.
Yeah. Oh, I know Aizen Sword. Don't speak the forbidden knowledge to me. I was there when it was written. On the other hand, I do look forward to gigantic Black Clover chapters of final fights. Because this is when giant chapters would be good. You know what I mean? All of the Black Bulls are here, so it'd probably be like 3-on-1 for each of his angels, and then Asta and Yuno versus Lucius. Because Yami just lost also. Just straight up lost.
One Punch Man's doing some stuff right now too, which is good. I know that's so out of left field right now, but what tied it into me is because you said long chapters and like, oh yeah,
long chapters.
All of One Punch Man's chapters are like 30 plus. Even though their schedule's so weird, dude. You'd think it's on
whenever he's done.
Whenever he's done, he puts them out, man. Because like you'll get like 3 in a month, but then the next month you'll get 1.
That's kind of how Chojin X is too.
It's weird, but I'm here for it. I'll take a One Punch Man chapter whenever you throw one at me.
Whenever you're done, I'll be here to eat it.
I have one to read right now. Actually. Well, half of one. I started it but didn't finish it. 188.
Chapter 1.
Of what?
One Punch Man.
I picked up where season 2 ended. I looked up the chapter count and then read from there when I decided to read it.
Yeah, see, literally, Lucius, and they said they're going to be Wizard King. Come on, we're ready to wrap this up.
The fact that Yuno's still able to like go over there.
Oh wait, Yuno?
No, to Lucius. He looks so stupid. Oh my god, he's hideous. He looks better.
He's Julius with black hair. How hideous is he?
It just does not work for him.
Like, not that much change. I only say it for that shot because he looks way uglier when you see all the angel shit on him.
Oh, yeah, he does. But then again, I'm not a big fan of all that stuff either. I think Yuno looks stupid when he has all the green wind stuff.
I actually like Yuno with all his green wind stuff. His crown.
I don't know. I'm just that aesthetic stuff isn't for me.
I like it. So it's the part of Black Clover that keeps me in Black Clover.
Yeah,
it's good aesthetic.
Well, I'm praying for you so you get some good final chapters for Black Clover.
So. I mean, they do have great fights. They have great group fights, especially. The way that they do teamwork in Black Clover, I still think is kind of like top tier for Shonen Jump in general. Like, their team fights aren't just, let's all shoot our laser beams at them. Like, again, I will praise this fight to the high fucking heavens. The Veto fight, which is Asta, Vanessa, and Finral. Vanessa's, like string magic, Finral's the portals, and then Asta, Bruiser Man. Finral is literally Vanessa puts her strings around Asta because he can't react fast enough. Is literally pulling him around the arena while Finral's trying to teleport the attacks away from him. It's big brain shit. It feels like an RPG team, like where you're trying to synergize.
That's pretty dope.
And every group fights like that in Black Clover. That's probably actually what keeps me in here. And that's probably why I like that mech fight too, because it's all teamwork.
That's cool though. I like that.
It's the shining star in it.
I can dig it.
That fight's so fucking hype, honestly. I'd even just single out the chapters and be like, yo, read these chapters. Because it's literally all the Black Bulls first, because they're not even the first ones to fight Veto. Like, 3 people go down before they show up.
Jeez.
And then they're not even ones to finish it either. Yami finishes that fight.
Where's Yami in the finals? He's like, where is he?
Right now, again, he just lost. Like, he's down. He's done.
Who'd he lose to? He's like so OP.
All of the angels have like 2 kinds of magic right now, so. One of them had his magic and light magic. They just fucking slashed him, like cross-slashed him.
Did he lose, or he's just won his fight and he's just done and can't win any?
I'm pretty sure he's down, but not dead. But there's no way he's dead because his sister just showed up that he hasn't seen for like decades. So there's no way that plot line's just disappearing. But he's definitely done. I think he's down for the count.
Sucks because isn't he like one of the strongest
He's
characters
like
in the first?
the best character in the first. Both just as a character and yeah, he's definitely one of the strongest too.
Which is funny because the whole beginning of the thing is everyone shitting on the Black Bull saying that they're the worst magic guild, but I'm like at the same time it's like Yami's
everyone
the captain.
But Yami.
It's like say that to Yami's face, I dare you.
I mean, like it's all the same shonen tropes, but it does do it so well because Yami just picks up broken people. He finds people that suck, and he's like, "Yo, come on, we all suck.
Yeah,
come on, let's suck together. Come on."
There you go. I like that.
Like Finral sucks at his space magic compared to his brother, who can literally just delete matter. Vanessa's a drunk. Gray doesn't...
Isn't Vanessa the one that just hangs around in a lingerie?
Yeah, and just drinks. That's what's great about that Veto fight, too, is Finral and Vanessa are both of the 2 characters that feel the most like losers up until that point. And they're like, shit, we're the only ones that can help this one guy who's still fighting. Let's just do what we can, I guess.
Yeah. That's cool, though.
Such a... Again, that string of episodes just so big dick. I want that back.
Well, maybe you'll get it right now with Yuno and Asta.
Right?
Because they're like, oh, you're my rival. But then it kind of never builds on that other than them saying that they're their rival. So it's not...
I will say Yuno is kind of bullshit. Yuno just gets like all the power-ups for like none of the reasons.
To keep on pace with Asta.
Yeah, he's like the secret prince of a kingdom, and he has the wind sprite, and now he's literally the only thing stopping the country right now from just losing. If Yuno goes down, the entire country's finished.
Well, Asta's there now, so if Yuno goes down, Asta's
yeah.
But previously,
because like Lucius went to cast a time spell on everything, and Yuno cast a spell on the whole country too to protect them. So if he goes down, that goes down. Time magic happens.
Ooh, yeah, no bueno.
But I hate how much power's on Yuno's shoulders for like I feel like completely undeserved.
Didn't you say that Lucius/Julius had to get nerfed at one, or he got nerfed at one point? Because I've seen a single scene fight from the anime where he's like teleporting around some light dude.
He's fighting the elf dude, yeah. The fight slaps.
Because I feel like you had said he got nerfed at some point.
Yes, actually, I do remember this because Julius cast a spell not just on the capital, the entire country, the entire Clover Kingdom, down to the boonies that Asta started in. He cast a spell that protected them. Because the fucking light guy was about to drop like light swords on everything, and he's just like, nope. And I don't see him doing that now, because I mean, Yuno's only protecting the capital right now, not like the entire kingdom.
Right. So like they kind of off-screen nerfed him in the sense that like he's getting so
like,
strong that
just
we can't have
that
this
way. Because in the same way, he also has like 2 more kinds of magic now and can make clones of himself, flesh and blood clones of himself.
Cool.
And just give people powers. All of the angels, he gave them an additional form of magic, and I don't remember how. He just does that with his soul magic, I guess.
That is the kind of magic he has, soul magic? Or
yeah.
And time magic? And
soul magic, blood, bone, time.
so he's got body magic and time magic.
Yeah. And bones.
Bone is
And
body.
soul, which he just goes like this. He just goes,
Poke.
boop. You believe in me as the almighty creator of everything and are willing to kill everyone else.
Oh, that's scary.
The first person he does it on is the sister. The nun. The very first person he does it on. That was a banger start to the arc, I will say. He just changes. He goes right up to her right after Asta proposed again. And he got his like final letdown. And he just goes, boop. And she's like, oh, you have to die for the future.
Oh, so she does reject him again?
Yeah. I know I was holding that one to the chest for a while.
Because I got like the spoiler, at least in the sense that he proposed or asks again.
Yeah.
It's like, poor guy.
And he took it in stride too. He took it like a champ. He's like, that's okay. Then boop.
It happens like that next page.
He shows up in that scene. It's like, oh yeah,
Savage.
shit, you're the one thing that could probably stop me, so fuck you. Boop.
Had us to take that. Not very well, huh?
No, and he got no diffed so hard that he washed up on another country.
He was alone there. He just rolled up
Yeah,
to...
to Yami's original country.
Oh, no, I meant he rolled up to the
Oh
nun by
yeah.
himself,
Oh yeah,
and then
he rolled up
Julius
alone.
rolled
Yeah,
up on
that was
him.
before he had anyone brainwashed or anything. He rolled up to Asta right there and just boop. I'm pretty sure Yuna was there too, actually.
And then just mollywops him,
Yep.
and he goes to another country.
And starts forming an army.
Cool. Maybe someday I'll read it. I got too much on my plate right
There's a lot of parts. Honestly, I could give you like a greatest hits chapters because again, those team fights are so good. There's Yami and Asta versus Dante is also
Chef's kiss.
chef's fucking kiss. 'Cause it's another one of those battles where all of the Black Bulls have fought, all of them are taken out, even Asta's taken out. And there's just one point where Yami's like, "I need some fucking help. You need to get your ass up and help me." And Asta's like, "That's the first time Yami ever asked for help. Shit, I'm here, fam. Not done yet."
So, I guess the last thing to talk about that just popped up into my mind about getting back up in the fights. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere online. What are your... Oh, is it raining outside? Is that what that noise is? I think so. Jesus. What do you think of, I'm sure you've seen at least something of it, of Gear 5? How prevalent is it in your spheres? Is it just
That was the most annoying day on the internet. I gotta say, fucking One Piece fans are so goddamn annoying, dude. And then the discourse that comes off of their annoyingness is just even more annoying.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was
People
seeing-
posting fake-ass screenshots of Crunchyroll being down. People posting screenshots of it being up back at them. It was just constant. Gear 5, Gear 5. Here's an in-between frame that looked shitty. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god, this is so peak. Already more iconic than Super Saiyan.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
So many people don't know what iconic means. My god.
No. Yeah, 100%.
But what are my actual thoughts on the material? It looked pretty nice. It's really hard to even come out the other side with an in-depth opinion. I'm just like, nope, it's nice, good, cool.
So
It did look really good.
I was seeing stuff that was weird. I was seeing like posts of people saying stuff like defending it, but I never ever saw anyone attacking it.
I've never seen.
So I was only seeing defense posts. And
I
I'm like, what are you defending
love
from?
that. That reminds me of the Scamboli redo of Healer video where he's like, Everyone's complaining about these libtards canceling the show. Where are these libtards you speak of? I see nobody trying to cancel this show. They're just laughing at it. Yeah. Same to Gear 5. I didn't see anyone outright shitting on it. I just saw people shitting on the fans for being wacko mode.
Yeah.
It broke the internet just like we said. It broke the internet. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. It was a bad day to be a One Piece fan. In the sense of what the community was doing in that regard. But
I have one criticism for it, though, I will say.
What's that?
I wish it was just a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to see all those movements that he's doing.
Yeah, some of it's really
fast. Gotta, like...
Yeah, like...
But they look good, but I was just like, man, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Some of those really whippy movements you're doing, I can't see what you're doing at all, my dude.
Yeah, so, I mean, the, like, big scenes that One Piece has been doing to try and, like, up the scale of their animation. So, like, Sanji's big fight had it. Zoro's had it.
Yeah.
And now Luffy's Gear 5 is going. And I think they're kind of going overboard with trying to be over-animated things, if that makes sense.
Yeah. A little too much.
Take it back a little bit. Like,
let it breathe.
Yeah.
Just a little breath.
Like, still, to me, the best episode of One Piece is still 10-15. I don't think they'll ever pass. Well, I mean, unless they do for 10, like, what they did for 10-15, they need to do, like, later in the series when, like, the One Piece is actually found.
It's Blackbeard 10.
You're going to watch that episode. I'm going to fucking make you watch episode 10-15. That's a good fucking episode. Like, cinematic, beautiful. Like, everything just ebbs and flows. The pacing is perfect. Just that whole episode in standalone is just perfect. And I'm just like, this is awesome. And people thought that because Megumi Ishitani, who directed that episode, did these episodes of Gear 5, that Gear 5 was going to be as good as that. And it's great. I'm not saying that Gear 5 was bad. I think it's cool. It's fun. I like Gear 5. People are saying, the only stuff I see is, like, people shitting on the goofiness, and they're like, I'm like...
If anything, that's so in line for One Piece.
It's like, you've not been watching One Piece.
Yeah.
You think this is too goofy. It's just like, have you seen some of Luffy's other forms?
Have you seen Big Mom? How is this too goofy?
It's like, because Luffy's done fucking the Afro boxing. He's done... He had the big hulking shadow form.
Entire first third of the series. Empty my brain.
I think in Impel Down, he gets giant wax boots and giant wax gloves to fight with from Mr. 3.
Have these people not seen Ivankov?
Yeah. Well, Ivankov's an amazing character.
Still, but
yes.
Goofy.
Look at Gear 4.
Look at Elva.
Round Man and Tank Man look ridiculous. Snake Man is the only, like, edgy, like, badass, fucking cool form of that Luffy has. Gear 2 turns Luffy pink. You know what I mean? It's like everything.
It's all been goofy.
It's just
they've had the eye shooting out reactions before Gear 5 ever came in here, and Naruto's done it. Where it's like blah, and it's like blah.
Yeah. So it's like
it's always been a cartoon.
This is the most Luffy power up that has ever happened. So I'm here for it. And the things he can do with it, and it's ridiculously strong too. It's not like it's just a goofy power. It's a very powerful power up too. So, but
he bam-bammed Kaido. It is a fucking powerful power.
Wano's almost over too. There's only one more plot thread to wrap up, and then it's the final clash of Kaido versus Luffy, and then Wano's over. Which I'm like, well, next week there's another recap episode.
Wano.
It's gonna be so, because it's like, Wano is such a long arc, dude. It's been 4 years for the anime.
Ugh.
4 fucking years we've been in Wano. longest arc in the series
It's brutal.
by far. Dressrosa used to be, but no, now Wano just takes like it's like 200 something chapters.
It's brutal.
It's longer than most animes.
Longer than most mangas.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just wanted to see what your sphere of things.
Yep, just annoying fans.
Yeah, basically what I thought of, which is kind of unfortunate because.
It's a real clown fiesta for the One Piece fan
I will
base.
say though, on the anime of the week threads that I've seen, it's the first time I've ever of the ones I follow. First time I even seen One Piece on those. It did take number one. It was the only time they were on it, and I was like, I think that's rigged because I've gone on there before, and I was like, I thought about it before because like 10:15 and 9. There's an episode of like 990 something. That's a really good episode too. And then like 957, I think is the other one, with the Shishibukai being abolished. But I've gone on there and gone to the vote-in section where you can vote on your favorite episodes of the week, which determines what takes the first spot. And One Piece has never been in on the vote to vote on anyway. Which I was like, that's kind of weird. I mean,
it's not gonna win. Let's just leave it off.
Yeah. So, but then the one time Gear 5 happens, it suddenly was votable and suddenly is on the top of the charts. But it's like, whatever. I'm enjoying it. For me.
Maybe the real problem was too many people just kept voting One Piece every week.
You see, maybe because in the sense that it's One Piece and a lot of people watch it,
like stand that shit.
But at the same time, so it's like One Piece is the most popular overall, but not the most popular in a moment, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
but that's also why when you think of 1,000 episodes in, 1,000 or 100 episodes, 1,000 chapters in, those are people that have stuck around. Some of those people might only watch One Piece.
True.
Those are the entrenched fans,
because I would say if you took a poll right now, JJK is more popular.
Oh yeah, probably, especially mid-season.
But
if we were off-season, it might be a different story.
Even just the manga, because you look at manga sales,
they're always neck and neck. The new volumes of each, they're always neck and neck.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that JJK would just take it.
You'd be surprised. Some of the newer volumes of One Piece still
Well, because I know every
go
volume
the distance.
I know that every volume of One Piece sells over 1 million.
Yeah, we're talking 1.5. We're talking they.
Yeah, but last year didn't JJK do something like 25 million copies?
Oh yeah,
in sales?
It did more yearly sales last year. But when I see the weekly sales every week, because I watch Fernev, and he does the weekly Oricon sales, they usually seem pretty fucking close. I don't know if it's something about the long term or again being off season for JJK while One Piece doesn't go off season.
Because there'll never be I don't think there'll ever be an anime or manga series that sells better than One Piece did as a whole, for the sense that there'll never be an anime series / manga series that runs as long as One Piece did. Again, the long format is done, so there'll be so I don't know the numbers of whatever the most popular, most highest selling One Piece volume is. I don't know which one. Probably somewhere in Marineford, probably the one where Ace dies. I don't know the number of that volumes of that sold, so there might be a volume of JJK or Demon Slayer or Blue Lock was doing great too. What was the other one that blew up? Chainsaw Man, Oshinoko. They might have those series might have a volume that sells more copies of that volume than One Piece, but then you gotta take into consideration One Piece has 105 volumes.
Yeah, and they all sell good.
And they not a single one has less than 1 million sales.
Again, entrenched fans. You don't get that far without reading all that shit before it.
Right. But because that year Demon Slayer was super popped off. They sold something like 30 million copies in a year. And One Piece had 8 million copies sold that year. So it's you look at that and you're like, okay, yeah, Demon Slayer is more popular in the moment than One Piece. But as a whole, obviously, everyone who watches anime knows One Piece.
I think Jujutsu Kaisen's gonna just start exploding again in sales because it's just what happens when the animes happen or fans get pulled in.
Yeah, 100%. And see, I think what's gonna happen with like, so like Demon Slayer's basically done. I think it's gonna fall off. I don't know if it'll even be in the top 10 this year. It was already falling because it's been over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that Demon Slayer is bad or unpopular anymore. It's just that it's over. Everyone that bought the volumes bought the volumes. There's just gonna be residuals of people buying it now. But like, I think that Demon Slayer's, if Demon Slayer was as popular, like ongoing, like JJK, Chainsaw Man, and One Piece, and all of these other shows that are like popular ongoing series, if it was popular while it was still ongoing, I think it would have saw a dip in sales during the season 3 in the manga, the Swordsmith Village arc. Just like I think that JJK is going to have a dip during the Culling Games.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think it's going to sell as well, but then I think it's going to, not that it's going to have a dip, because the Culling Games already happened, right? So their sales of that volumes chapter, the sales that's going to happen now is the Gojo versus Sukuna, so it's going to rise again. Yeah. But I think that the anime the amount of interest that the anime stirs up for Shibuya is going to be way larger than they stir up for the Culling Games.
Backlog sales too, which is why Blue Lock's probably going to be the #1 seller this year, is backlog sales. That anime blow up pushed all of the volumes that were already out to that above 500K mark. So it's literally multiply it by the fucking number of volumes that are out to get its like yearly sales.
Right. So there's like skewed numbers and stuff out there for backlog.
That big burst.
But just like same thing, because like I don't think that Gear 5 is gonna boost any sales of One Piece.
It's hard for One Piece because you can't buy that backlog. Like,
most people can't afford to buy that backlog.
Some people might buy just that one volume though.
Yeah.
There are some people that are like that.
When that volume comes out, if it's not already out, it might already be out, because that's 50 chapters ago.
Yeah, it's probably already out.
It's always a good way to view it, because the anime is roughly 1 year behind the manga, and it always stays around that framework. But Japan, fucking, like, it's just a different thing over there. I guess One Piece is just everywhere in Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see it go. I'd like to see One Piece break more records. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. But I just don't want
records left.
I don't want anime fans to be the way they are right
now. No, they're awful. But we didn't call it there.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. So, good week back.
Absolutely. And, good to be back.
Yes. And we'll pick it up again next week.
Absolutely.
Back in the routine of the Dukes of Weebdom. Episode 27. Alright, guys. Take care.
Have a good day.
Follow us on Twitter for news and updates.
Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, Manga Scrub, Dukes of Weebdom. Don't follow me, because I ain't on there. Peace.